Hello, this is Furry7, and this is just a quick video giving you guys the full rundown of how I make my thumbnails. This video was inspired by Lone Wolf, but I've actually thought about making this video for a long time, talking about how I make my thumbnails and my videos and stuff like that. The program I actually use is a program called Roxio Video Wave. It's a video editor that comes for free with the Roxio game capture. So for those of you who are wondering what I would recommend as a game capture, buy the Roxio game capture. It's the only one I've seen so far that comes with free editing software. Roxio Video Wave right here. This comes for free with the Roxio game capture program, and it's actually amazing. I love this. I love this editor. All of my videos up until about a month ago were all edited using Roxio Video Wave. I've started experimenting with a new video editor called Adobe Premiere Pro, but up until then, every video I've done from my first video all the way up until a month ago was all Roxio Video Wave right here. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the thumbnails. So in my thumbnails, I always have a background. And normally, if I would use the background, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, here's an Alien Isolation one. Maybe. Let's do a Halo Wars one, because that's what everyone's familiar with. See if I got a Halo Wars one in here. Here we go. Let's try this one. So, normally, if I post it directly into the production, it would end up like this. And this would actually be a little bit too bright for my tastes. I would want to darken it so I can have my text and all my pictures overlaid on top of it without it interfering. So I'm just actually going to delete this. So the way I do it is I start with a black screen. Just like that. Add color panel. And then I just add the black right there. So now, I'm going to add the background right here. I'll do internal overlay. And now, I can actually move it around, resize it. And not only that, I can also change, if I click over settings, if the settings panel isn't active, you can just click the show settings. I can actually just change the transparency right here. So I can make it more transparent, less transparent. And since the background is black, this actually makes it darker or lighter. Of course, this would be different if I had something other than a black background. So I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay, cool. So let's say we have something like this. Okay, so that's gonna be my background for my thumbnail. Next, I'm going to add the Halo Wars logo so that everybody knows that it's Halo Wars. I already have one of these right here. Let's see here. Here we go, Halo Wars logo. Here we go. I'll do internal overlay track of selected panel. There we go. Halo Wars. Oops. Let me select that Halo Wars thing again. Okay, there we go. I'll make this a little bit smaller. And I'll give it some edge softness so it blends in with the rest. So that way, because without the edge softness, it would just be a rectangle and it would look a little unfinished. See that? It's just a rectangle around here, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to smooth out the edges. In the settings under the first tab, I can just do the slider to control the edge softness. And that will allow me to make this Halo Wars logo and make it look like it's kind of transparent. So that's good. I'll put that here. Next, I'm going to put in the TGN logo because I'm a member of TGN and I like to proudly display that. I'm going to add a... actually, I'm going to move this up a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to add my TGN logo. Here it is. I may have to actually... There it is. Okay. Select the TGN logo here. Now I'm simply going to move this off to the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. There we go. Now that that's done, it's time to put in some text. Now the font that I use for my text, for pretty much all my thumbnails, almost all of my thumbnails, is a font called Optimus Princeps. It's I don't actually this font doesn't normally come with versions of Windows. You have to download it separately. I actually have and the reason why I use it is because it's the same font that they use on the Dark Souls box. I actually have a custom font right here, but I can actually I'll start over with a new one. So I'll start normally. This time I'll add this to production instead of adding it to the internal track. So I'm going to do Optimus Princeps right here. It's the same font they use in Dark Souls. And I can actually make it look like Dark Souls with some clever text effects. So first of all, I'm going to make this white. There we go. I'm going to add... oh, let me highlight everything. Okay. We add bold. And now I'm going to add a border. It's a little bit easier to see with a border. Get rid of that shadow. There we go. And in the Dark Souls, it's actually, the border is actually slightly red. If you look at the Dark Souls logo. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just take her around with the width of this outline. Okay, that's good. Watch this video. Okay, there we go. So now I have my text. Now I'm going to add a picture. Doesn't really matter what it is. Of course, if this were a real video, I would make the picture to have something to do with the, with what I was doing here. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just do a, I'll do something Halo-y. Or no, I don't have to. I'll do the Pursuer from Dark Souls. Okay. Insert that as overlay. Awesome. Now, here's what I do. Since most of my videos are all, let's actually rotate this guy because the sword is kind of sticking out. Underneath position, I'm just going to rotate this. There we go. That works. So, now since most of my Dark Souls videos all use the same style of thumbnail, what I actually do is I would save this. I would save this, and that way I can, later on, I can just open up this file here, and I can change this text to whatever I want. I can delete this picture, and then I can change this picture over here to whatever I want, and this style is still here. I'm going to go over here, and, whoops. Oh, whoops. Dang it. Well, that's it. Well, you saw it, but I'm going to open up one that I've did recently. Well, I'm kind of glad that wasn't saved, actually. So here we go. Here's one Halo Wars snip. So this is what I have. I have it starting with the number 1. That way when I need to open it, open the production, all of my thumbnails are saved with the number 1 here in front of it. That way when I open this, I can just open up all of these different thumbnail things, and I can change the thumbnail. So this is for a video that I've done recently, but here's the thing is already here. So if I need to, I can just save this. I'll extract the image, and it just takes a screenshot of whatever is currently in there. So then I'll just name it test.jpg. Make sure you put the .jpg when you save this. Otherwise, it'll default as a BMP image, and YouTube doesn't really accept BMP. I've tried to do it, and it doesn't work. So it has to be JPG as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know. So then I would just save that, and then when I upload my next video, I can just use that test.jpg and upload that. And of course, I can just change this to whatever I need. I can click here and type in the text. And the reason why I can do it is because these things in the background, the Halo Wars logo and the TGN icon, these are saved as internal items. These are saved as overlay external items, so I can click these. In order to access the stuff back here, I would have to click this thing down here, and then I could select whichever thing I wanted, the Halo Wars logo or the background here. And but these things are all external things, and I can even switch these too sometimes. Sometimes the picture that I want is so big that I'll put it over here. I'll put the text here, maybe up here or something, and then I have more room for a picture that's maybe a bit longer. I can put the TGN icon over here, and then I'll have the picture over here. But yeah, Optimus Princeps. It looks like Dark Souls. I actually have a I'll show you. I have a Dark Souls logo saved here, and then see, here's the Dark Souls logo here. As you can see, it's well, this is the one for Dark Souls 2, but the one for the original Dark Souls, you'll notice it kind of has a slightly red shadow or outline around it, so that's what I do on here. You'll also notice that on my other Dark Souls videos that have the Dark Souls logo in them. That's the way it is. But yeah, Optimus Princeps. It's an easy font to see, and how slightly decorative, and it looks like Dark Souls, so that's why I use it. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope this was informative. Roxio Video Wave. Yeah, I do love Roxio Video Wave. It the rendering times are not as fast as some of the more expensive renderers out there, but it gets the job done, and I really like it. It's really easy to use. It's really easy to use. So I'm just going to close this without saving. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next time.